What's good, YouTube? This is a quick video on how to change one of these capacitors. And in this video, I'm going to be using a dummy unit that I'm about to break apart, just for the sake of showing you how to do this. So this is not connected to anything live. It's a completely disconnected unit, just in our storage, but it's a video on how to change one of these bad boys. These start your outdoor air conditioner. It starts the fan and it starts the compressor. They can fail in several ways. It can fail to the point where your fan is running, but your compressor inside the unit is not running. Or it could be the opposite. The compressor could be running and the fan could not be running. Or the entire unit could be off. And it will just overheat the fan and the compressor and the system won't start. And another symptom of these capacitors is if it has enough juice to get everything started, your electric bill will just be through the roof. So it's a good idea to have these replaced every now and then. They're checked every now and then, especially after a good snowstorm or the summertime. First thing you want to do is remove power to the system and verify that the power is off by testing with a meter. If you're not sure, just turn off the whole house just to be safe. Flip the whole house off. Next step you want to do is you want to short out the capacitor. You just want to get a wrench or a screwdriver and just touch all the terminals with the power off. Remember, turn the power off. And this bleeds out any stored electricity within the capacitor. After you do that, take a picture of the capacitor. Try to get it at an angle where you can see all three terminals. 1, 2, 3 with the individual wires and the colors. And snap a picture so you'll know how to hook up the new one. After that, you want to get yourself a nut driver, typically a 5/16, and you can see how this one you can't see the size of the capacitor, which will be like that, 45/5. So you want to loosen up the screw a little bit. It's a 5/16, just enough to slide it up so you can verify your size. If you try to do it when it's tight, you will tear the sticker and you won't know what size capacitor you need. After you do that, you're good to remove that screw. Now you want to verify that you got the right capacitor. For the sake of this video, I just grabbed a random one off my truck. But you want to see 45, 45, 7.5, 7.5. 7.5 is for the fan, 45 is for the compressor. Sometimes there'll be different shapes and sizes, so you just got to manipulate the bracket when you're remounting it. But this is the time when you will switch the wires one by one on the same terminal. Remount your new capacitor, put the service door back on, turn the power on, and you're good to go.